all these things as they think am. So there's that. And then on top of it, there's no electricity. How many people, when you call home sometimes and you're talking to your people, half of them don't even know what's really going. They don't really understand it like that because they don't have access to the light, not to talk of data. If you want to make a call, you have to buy calling card or whatever, right? If you don't have money, you don't make call unless somebody calls you. So there's a lot of hindrance for our people back home. And I know we can get impatient with them sometimes, but we have to think about these things. Like the way we understand it, they don't have the depth of understanding like that. And remember, they cut out history too. I remember growing up with history class. I remember that. But most of us children growing up, they don't know history, right? And even the history that I was taught, I had to learn by myself. I had to read on my own. I had to figure out on my own. Oh, I say understand. Oh. So started making sense. Like, okay, maybe this is why they don't want history to be taught. Because if history is taught, people will learn not to repeat certain patterns. What's been happening in the Nigerian political atmosphere is people have been repeating patterns because they see that the people before them have been getting away with literally anything. So they're just running amok. It doesn't concern them. That's why we're where we are. That's why it is overwhelming. But we cannot give up. And personally, I don't like talking about the issues because we all know the issues. We all know the issues. We're very familiar with the issues. And some of us understand the psychology behind it. We understand what these people are doing. We know it is evil in in full form, showing out in Nigeria. But because we know, that's why we too will not rest, right? They want to do overtime. We will go do before they do overtime. We don't do like 10 times before them. Now, so we have to wear them out. If to say let me do, I'll just move just they speak our local dialect for you so that they no go understand what we dey talk. But let me do like that, right? So my point is this: the only person when fit comot us for the yama yama when we put ourselves right now, na Peter the Rock Obi. No other person. I don't know whether any other person they exist. I keep saying it. Every other person is not of concern to me. I don't care what they do. I don't care the antics because with all the money they've stolen, with the year trillions for here, billions for here, for where people they delete, they die on the regular because of hunger. People they thief money like that, but they show for their body. They show for their generation. Their children they do anything good with them. Their children they turn to non-entity. That they become burden on the society. That they bring bad name to their family. Which person want take that kind of money do? To fear quoi? God forbid. I would rather stay inside my house and drink Gary and granite. Than to have that kind of money or even allow it touch my hand. That's just a fact. You understand? So look at all the so-called wealthy people in Nigeria. Because it is abnormal to have a society like that and have billionaires. It is criminal. It is evil. I have zero respect for billionaires. Zero. I don't. In a society where people are hungry, can't afford 3 square meals a day, can't live the basic life, right? You dare not call yourself a billionaire. That is evil in and of itself because that tells you that that person stepped on people's heads to get there. That's what it means. You took from the commonwealth of the people to enrich yourself. Okay, so for all the other politicians that are coming out, you look at them with all the money they've stolen. They show for their body. You don't even see it in them. In fact, you look at them, you realize that they smell. Why? The evil is reeking from inside. So you can't see anything that is good or appealing. You know, I want us to focus on how are we going to leverage with what we know to bring Peter Obi the win. That's my main concern. How we want to enter village, how we want to meet people, how we want to talk to people to bring the win to Peter Obi. Every other thing does not matter to me. What do we need to do? Who do we need to send money to? Who they run am for the villages? Who they run am for the towns? When we fit go talk to? When go into the interior and show people the different emblems and t-shirts or whatever they have, aprons and all, to give to these people so that on that day they know who they are voting for. That's what I care about, because I know that we're going to win this. It's not going to be an easy fight, but we're already winning it already. So we should not, in as much as we think about all the theft and everything, didn't we know this before? This thing has been happening since now. And your so-called Boo Boo, right? He made himself Minister of Petroleum. So he is supposed to come and answer questions. If you are the Minister of Petroleum for 9 years, people don't they thief. They don't connect different ways to thief. Come and talk. What do you know? Do you understand what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. Me, I don't want to bug myself with all of that, because that alone it can cause migraine. So what we need to focus on is getting the right people in, from the top level to the lowest level. This means that everybody needs to be involved in their politics from the grassroots. Your local government chairman, your House of Rep member, your legislative members, your judiciary members, everybody. You need to be, your eyes need to be on the ground. You need to be very careful in the selection, in the people that you're selecting to rule you. My concern is that a lot of all these people are running to Labour Party because it is the in party now. I don't want them to go and soil it with their bad attitude and their smelly ways. That's my own concern. Every other thing, it is what they've been doing. With all the money where they don't thief, their money no they pass the generation. You don't hear about them again. Nothing. No generational wealth, nothing. You see some of these people that stole money, sold their brothers and sisters. You see their life. They are not literally nothing to write home about. There are people from wealthy homes, so-called wealthy homes, that are coming out and resisting what their fathers started, right? I give you a typical example. There's a young man here, maybe about a few years back. His parents or his father left him millions of dollars when he passed away. This guy grew up regular, like his parents brought him up in such a way that the world did not really concern him. But he chose his friends and the people he grew up with because he did not want the money to affect his friendship with the regular people that he knew. He didn't want it. So what did he do? He gave it all away. He made news. He gave everything. It's like he doesn't want his lifestyle to change, because if he does, he's going to lose his most valued friends. I mean, see, you see, Nigeria, now land of milk and honey. They have not even scratched the surface. Shebi na oil we dey talk about. What about gold in the north that palm colored people travel with their private jets to go and pay cash and collect raw? That one nko. We never reach that one, no. There's so many things that are happening. So what about our trees that people are buying on the back end for charcoal? We don't talk about that. That's one source of income, revenue for Nigeria that people don't talk about. There's a lot of thievery going on in Nigeria. Make we no even talk about them. If we start, my sister, we'll go sit down for here. If for years to come, we'll still be talking about it. Let's focus on getting Peter Obi there. That's all I care about. Every other person that is following, we hold all their feet to the fire now that we know better. And by the grace of God, when he gets in, he allows us in the diaspora vote. There's no way they can ever rig the election, never again. So that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much for this, and I appreciate you all. Thank you, Kachi.
you. Thank you very, very much, Omoyes Corner. I mean, that should be the goal. Oh. The goal is to find ways to put this man right there. We should not be distracted or listen to naysayers and all of that. Thank you once again, Omoyes Corner, for always taking time out to do this with us. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. I appreciate you guys. Please help us to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. And please, if you're new here, you're yet to subscribe to our platform, please subscribe and also hit the notification notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we come on air just like this. Thank you so much. And do not forget to use the dollar sign to the right on the comment section to support what we do here. Thank you so much. God bless every single one of you. To our lovely people on the comment, I see you all, the finest of all. Irene Finest is right here with us. Gayon Walele is right here with us. Wabo Felix is also right here with us. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you. The Queen Valerie, I see you right there. The Fosa Akembo, I see you. Tracy Jacobin, I see you. And also thank you for the super chat. Gayon Walele, Princess Christian, I see you all. Thanks, guys, for your continuous encouragement to this platform. And to our lovely viewers watching us from everywhere in the world, thank you so much, guys, for doing this. We cannot spell success without you. We appreciate you all. Mr. Victor, I see you too. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. Let's move straight to Just For You. After Just For You, we'll move straight to Irene Finance. Just For You, please, you have the floor. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, though I came a little bit late, I have been listening to everybody commenting, and I want to say thank you, everyone who is not giving up. Myself, I'm not giving up. Seeing what is happening in Nigeria, we don't have to lose hope. We don't have to give up. I believe, let me start with the oil debt. Let me just start from that. The oil debt has been there from time to time. These people, they have, even though they are not directly involved or they are directly involved, they have percentage. So that is why it has been there for a long time. It's like a police checkpoint. All the people you see in the police checkpoint there, according to some that I interviewed, they say that if you don't submit big money to their guy in their boss in the office, they will remove you. They will send you to the office, then put another people there. So they always make sure, even if you are begging them, they don't want to hear because they know how much they want to do well so that they will remain there. It's like that. The oil debt is there. Federal government know about it. They have their own court. They have their own share. It's their own share. Then we talk about subsidy. It's the same thing. All of them is the same thing. These are deals between government to government. That is the way I see it myself. It's between government to government. And Britain will not be eluded from it. Nigerian government will not be eluded from it. So they have share in it. Though we have maybe we have transporters and the rest of them, those that are doing the business. But government, they know about it and they have share. So the oil debt cannot be dealt with unless we remove these people. As we are talking now, the something is not entering their ears. It will enter here, it goes out from the others. They will not do anything. If you block this way, the other way will be open for them. That is for the oil debt. It will be there. Oil subsidy will be there. If I thought somebody is coming out and say you want to remove oil debt subsidy because Peter Obi is saying it's just to deceive us. That is what they call it. Buhari said before. He was even accusing Goodluck Jonathan. But when he came in, you see the money there. Did he remove it? No. If I thought you want to remove it, where is the money going to? The money that is going to be realized. What is he going to do with it? These are people that have been ruling us right from Babangida, all of them. If you trace all these things, you see that our leaders have been so wicked. So wicked. They don't have heart. Then I want to talk about our people who are going for these celebrities and the rest of them that are going for rally and the rest of them. I believe majority of them they are doing it because of money. They have sold their conscience. Because you see people that return 28 million for PDP, they are human beings. And I know none of them have paid that kind of amount. Who want to sold his conscience will still sell it. Will still sell his conscience. If you want to sell your conscience, you will still sell your conscience. If you don't want to sell your conscience, we don't want to sell your conscience. Nigeria is on a life support right now. And if we vote the wrong person, I'm just saying it. If we don't vote the wrong person, I don't know how it's going to be. Because if you look at some comment of world leaders, some comment of people, prominent people, like David Cameron, Britain. Everybody know David Cameron, the ex-prime minister. He said the money looted from Nigeria for the past 30 years, if that money is taken from Britain, Britain will cease to exist. They will sink. Then another person said, Nigeria is Africa money losing machine. So how is Nigeria surviving? We don't know. And I think one of the ambassador, I think it's Britain also, when he was talking about Nigerian crisis, he said the crisis that Nigeria is handling, if the country is her country, it's a woman, her country, if one of it hits her country, that her country will not survive. And Nigeria is faced with bandits, faced with terrorism, faced with harassment, and all of that. About 4. How is Nigeria surviving? This is the time. This is why I'm bringing all these things now, is that let us go back to, let us reflect our memory back. How are we going to survive all these things? Has God abandoned us, or have we abandoned God? Because in all these things we have been talking, nobody is talking about God, nobody's talking about prayer again. I know, because people are giving up. You prayed and pray and pray. Now that we are doing our best, I think it's the right time for us to go back to God again. Because before we were just praying, God, oh, see us, God, oh, see us. And things remain the same, and we don't want to change. Now that we are complaining and we are trying to do our best, I think we should bring God on the line again. Let us go on our knees while we are fighting this battle. Because the Bible says the weapon of our warfare is not carnal. Because the people we are not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against principalities and power. These are people that are ruining us. And they went forth to say, if the righteous are on top, the people, they rejoice. But when the wicked and the devilish are on top, that have been ruling us, the people, they will mourn, and we have been mourning. So this is the time for us to have a sober revelation and ask God for forgiveness and draw God to God for God to save us. Now, I will say that God have raised somebody now whom everybody have trusted. Even the PDP, the APC, the Afghan, whatever, all of them have said, this man is blameless, this man is qualified. Some are saying his time never reached. Is it the time of thief and the time of rogue, the time of blood suckers, those who are making human sacrifice? Is that the time that we say that is enough? So that is the reason why I am calling on everybody. Let us go on our knees and ask God, please intervene, help us. Because the strategy we are bringing, these enemies, they will use it as well. But I want to let us know, evil will never strive forever. The Bible says, sorrow endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. These people, they have expiring date. It will take God time. God one day will wipe all of them out. So I am not giving up on Nigeria. I am not giving up. But let us strive. Let us continue to work as we are working. And I believe God is hearing the cry of the cry of the innocent. The people that are running Nigerians, they don't have heart. Because if you check, IMF loan destroyed Nigerian currency when Babangida took that time. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody knows how the money, where the money went to. This is the reason why they are stealing. So we don't have constitution. Nobody is obeying the constitution. So before anybody should be sworn in Nigeria, there should be a way out. We should talk about how people should be sworn in, because people do so many things and they go away with it. And that is why the one that is coming, that is why people are fighting tooth and nail to enter that place, because they are going there to steal our money. So for our celebrities, let us not give up on them. People have their own opinion. They have sold their conscience. Judah Iscariot sold his conscience because of money. But one day they will realize that this same Nigerian, we who are fighting for the better Nigerian, we are human beings like them. Money is not all the time money, money, money. But I want to tell you, when a thief comes to your house at a gunpoint, all the money you have, you will give to the thief. And the thief comment in the comment to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is what the Bible says. So you who is collecting money, are you safe? Can you drive from Lagos to Ibadan? No. Can you drive from Enugu to Lagos? No. So this is the time for us now to tell these people that what they are doing is bad, because their conscience is all about money. I don't think anybody in his rightful sense will still be talking about APC and PDP. I don't care about other parties. We can try any other parties, but the one I recommend for you, I know that 100%, if anybody will vote that person, Nigeria will rejoice. I don't have to take much of your time. The only thing I want to draw you to the drawing board. Let all of us go to God in prayers. As the elder lady have said just now, I just picked that point. Very, very important. What we need now is to go to the villages, print all these t-shirts and banners, and give and share to them. Because on that day, they may not even know the one they will vote for. So with that, there will be popularities in the villages. All these market women that Obi are drawing here and there, these are people these are vulnerables. And that is why Nigeria is classified as one of the most, what they call it, where school children are dropping out of school. You know, the poverty capital of the whole world. Why? These are weapons they are using against us. And our people are still there. Their people are still falling into it. Ms. Kachi, I want to stop here so far, because we continue to talk and talk and talk.
Okay.
Most said yes. God bless
Thank you.
Nigeria. And God bless all of us.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Just for you. I just want to quickly add something to what you said. I mean, it's not new because I've always said it on this platform. I'm a strong believer of God. I'm a Christian. I do believe that, yes, what God cannot do doesn't exist and all of that. But at the same time, I strongly believe that God has given us the power to do these things for ourselves, and He will not come down and do that which He has given us the power to do for ourselves. In the diaspora, is it God that is helping them fix roads? Is it God that is helping them have a working system? Is it God that is, doing the basic things? Like I always say here, NEPA will bring life for Nigeria. People go still dey say, up NEPA, oh, thank God, oh God, I beg, may they not take the lights now. Which type of prayer be that? You dey pray to God, may they not take light. So these things are things that the Almighty God has already given us the power to do for ourselves. So yes, it's good to always run to Him, to talk to Him, to speak to Him, because He's our Father, right? But I also say that He will not come down, and do this thing for us. God, no be God go come give us PVC. No be God go carry us go polling unit, make we go vote. It's not God that will make you cast your vote. So guys, please, if any of your family member, any of your friends, your brothers, your sister, your mama, your papa, anybody wey don go vote, wey don already go register for PVC and e never go collect im PVC, na the time make una begin to worry dem be this. Make dem go collect their PVC. Please go and collect your PVC. Continuously speak to dem to go and collect their PVC. Let dem vote and vote rightly. Please,
Please, so
guys.
let me say one thing here. You
Yes.
see, the problem we are having now, okay?
Yes.
Why I bring God in this scene is that God can look at PDP now. There is katakata now. I don't think PDP will even win it. They will not go anywhere. There's problem already. God can set them to be enemy of themselves, because if you watch this problem now, we are talking of this thing. The real problem is INEC. Go and mark my word. INEC is our problem. It's our headache. Peter Obi have already won this election. No matter these paid people, there are people you pay there. They will go and collect your money. They will still vote who they want to vote on. But the problem here, the problem is INEC. Do you remember that they say that people who died in 1900, their names were seen. Chinese names were there. China, Indian, and Japanese
That
names
is
were there.
why we have to do our part, Mr. Just for you.
But to
We have to
remove
do
these people,
our parts. We have to do our part. See, distractions will come. These people will devise new means every single day because they don't want to leave that seat. They see that power, they intoxicate them. They don't want to leave that seat. This is the reason why we have to do our part. Like aggressively self. Like when we know they look anybody face, I know they look Uche face as I dig here. See, on that day we go dey there, life and direct. Eh? When if any nothing dey happen, we go do our part. We have to do our part. I've always said it, God will not come down and do for us that which He has given us the power. Anything you can do to support your people to go get their PVC, let's do it. Like what Mr. Niger Watch was saying, see the queue, the queue to even register to get your PV, to even register first of all, topics of getting PVC, the queue not be here. Sometimes you might even go there, spend 9 hours, and you might not even succeed. You might end up not even collecting the PVC. But this is where we all come in. We need to encourage people anyhow we can support them financially to aid them to go to where they have to their collection center to collect their PVC and make sure continuously sensitize them, make them understand, because these guys will keep devising new means. Like I said, they will keep doing everything they can do in their powers to make sure that they come on top on that day. That is why we have to do our part. Not be God they give light to where you go say up nepa, God I beg or may they not take light. You know they work like that. We have to get it right this
You're
time.
very right. You are very right anyway.
We have to get it right. We have to. It's good to talk to God in prayer, but we will also do our part. Now, action time be this. We have to do our part and make sure we don't get distracted. Please, I beg, no time to waste. This will not be time to whine or do get down, be depressed, or have some sort of self-pity on yourself. No. This is exactly what Mr. Niger Watch was saying yesterday. Please, we have to support in any way we can to make sure people go to their collection center and collect their PVC. Because now the only way be this so. Now the only way we fit do this thing right now. We go shock them as they talk say we no get structure. As they talk say Peter Obi na online president, we will come show them say okay people wey dey online are human being too. People wey dey online are human being. They no be robots. So please, guys, abeg, make we do our part. Let's do what we can do continuously. Like I said before, for those people in Nigeria or anywhere you are, as you dey go market, go buy pepper. Eh? Get yourself in a conversation with the pepper seller. They ask them how far, you know about Labour Party, who you go vote, this and that. Show them the logo. Make a conscious effort because this time around, there no be time to sit down. No, these guys are not playing. They want to get power by all means. So we have to do our part. We have to do our part. Please, now beg I dey beg. I beg, let's do our part. I want to say a big thank you. And also when they try you, everybody where they watch us, so even the comments, see you guys are doing your part by even lending your voice on this platform, on the panel. You guys have been doing such an amazing job. And I applaud you for that. It's not easy at all. Thank you so much, but we not go stop. If you feel double your effort, if you feel triple and anything you know, so you feel do within your capacity, please let's do it. Thank you so much and God bless you. Please, guys, help us to like, help us to share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. Thank you so much. God bless you. And please support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section. God bless you. On that day, I do anyhow, they go collect woto. Anybody will do anyhow, you go collect ×7. If you do anyhow, if you do one, we give you 7. So people are ready, people are angry, people are tired of the situation of the country. The situation dey frustrate person. To be honest, if the situation no frustrate you, that means na only God know whether you dey live for Pluto or you dey live for Mars. But the situation is frustrating. Thank you all so much and God bless you all. Let's move straight to the next person we have here for today. So sorry guys for the outburst. I'm gonna go straight to Irene Finance. Irene Finance, please, you have the floor. Thank you.
Kachi. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, panelists, commenters, our secret viewers, and all. In fact, where I want to start now is not even what I wanted to come and say before. I want to start with our brother that just finished. There is a place he said we should go on our knees and ask God for forgiveness. With due respect, sir, sometimes when you want to ask for forgiveness, you ask for forgiveness based on you even realize that you committed something, and you want to ask for forgiveness based on you will not go back to that thing that you're committing. The people that are supposed to ask for forgiveness, it's not me and you that is talking here. It's not people that are watching us. People that have pocket our country, people that have put us in this situation, people that make us in diaspora to be stuck here. Many are scared to go home for them not to be kidnapped. Some are scared, they don't even have the money. You go home, money you will budget for 2 months or 3 months, you cannot, 2 weeks, you are gone. In fact, with so many reasons, people are scared to their bone. Even people living in Nigeria, they cannot easily walk freely in the street at night. So we ask for forgiveness. Our politicians that are supposed to ask for that forgiveness, as you can see them weak, their wickedness, they are gallivanting around the whole street as if nothing happened, coming back again with full force. They want to come and take the fire. They are not tired. They don't even care about me and you. They don't even, it's not their business. They don't even realize that they are committing something. So who will ask for forgiveness? Who? In fact, you see, that prayer issue, yes, Nigeria, you know how many years Nigeria has been praying? In one street in Nigeria, you will see more than 15 churches. In one street, some use canopy, some use one completed building. So, in fact, so let's, if you and I come from that country now, we know how you operate. So all the whole of that prayer that they have been praying, it's like God have now said, oh, in fact, let me pity you people, since you people don't know what to do for yourself. That is why he brought Obi. Now, he's bringing Obi for us. Instead of some of our people to wake up, they are still there singing hallelujah, selling their birthright like Jacob and Esau, running helter-skelter. Today they are here, tomorrow they are the other side. Some of them still don't even know where to stay. Their price is still on the tray. They are waiting for who will price higher. I mean, you know, sometimes discussing Nigeria issue can be so frustrating, can be so draining. Today I joined the broadcast with a very low mood. My energy was so down because it's not easy to discuss Nigeria. It's exhausting to discuss Nigeria issue. Trust me, sometimes I don't like to watch Nigerian news. I don't want to listen because you must get one thing or the other that will get you angry, that will make your blood go high. Like my sister said earlier, majority of them in Nigeria don't understand this thing the way we understand it. They don't see it the way we see it. Many of them are born and brought up into that situation. Nigeria was 62 years few days ago. The issue here is that there are people that are 62 years old that believe that governance is supposed to be the way it is, because they have never even from Lagos traveled to Ogun State. Some have not even from Benin City to travel to Lagos. They have been parabolating around their village and their capital city all their life. It's because you and I are out of the country. We have seen a system that is working. We know that you're not supposed to beg for light. You're not supposed to pray for light. You're not supposed to. In fact, sometimes you listen some ridiculous testimony that come from Nigerian churches. Do you listen to it? As a matter of fact, Nigeria have made church in such a way that do you know there are some people in Nigeria, they go church 7 days in a week. When they come to Europe, it's like they forget about church. They don't have that time. They are occupied working, looking for money. And that is what brought me to this broadcast earlier on. Because of the rally, it's actually what I wanted to speak about. I don't want people to really be too carried away with rally. Some people might not like this thing that I'm about to say, but I will say it. And as all of you know, I am 100% obedient. What I don't want us to be is obedience. I want us to be obi-intelligent. That is what I want people to know this evening. Because when you talk certain things, some obedient are easily so emotional, they react the way they react. I understand perfectly. Emotion is very high. People are suffering, people are dying. You know, the issue here is there are so many nonsense out there that when you look at it critically, there will be a sense to take. For me right now, I watch people that their job is to criticize, their job is to lie, their job is to bring out some old video things that have happened before. I watch them because I cannot be easily be manipulated. I am focused and stable. I know what I want. I know who I am opting for. If you know that you are not strong enough to watch all these things, don't watch. If you know it will confuse you, we that have the mind will watch it and come and download it for you here. Why am I saying it? When you watch all these things, there are some things you will hear that might help you to re-strategize, even though they are our enemies. Sometimes there are still some secrets that we escape from them that they will leak, that probably we have not been working on. We will still take it and use it. One of our Labour Party spokespersons said it the other day. I can't remember the name of the guy, one northern guy that is among Labour Party spokesperson. He have numerous interviews with Arise and Channels Television. The guy said there is something that Reno said, that they thank Reno for saying that they have gone to work on it. Reno is a strong opposition, as all of us know. What I'm trying to say here is not everybody that open mouth to talk about obedience, you shut them up quick, you insult them, you did. No, allow some of them to talk if you have the spirit to catch them. Sometimes God will push them. They will make a mistake that will be in your favor to say something, because a lot of evil plans are going on at the backstage that you and I don't know. Especially with that, at least in the diaspora, any information that is coming from people that are on grant, watch a lot of video. Whether they use comedy, whether they use you watch a lot of video, listen to a lot of things. You must have something to take. Why? Because you are more exposed than those people. They might come out and just open my mouth to say something. In most cases, you will have something to take from it. In this issue of PVC, many people are angry when somebody come out to say some of our youths don't have PVC. Some of our youths have not collected. My dear, it's true. We don't have to be angry about it. What we should do about it is how to canvas, because for the ones that don't have now, we cannot do anything about it anymore because the way to do it is closed. What we should do is how to work on those ones that register right now, that have not collected it based on maybe one stress or the other. Maybe they travel, they have changed location. We have to try. If you have somebody, maybe did something carry the person to travel to somewhere else, it's not finding difficult to go. If it's transport or anything, you can help. You can tell this person that the need for you to go and collect your PVC, no matter the kilometer, we understand there might be kidnapping, there might be problem. Don't worry, God will guide you because God see what you're doing. That is where prayer should come in. Not that we should come and pray for something that we know we can do for ourselves. If it's your relation, if you warrant you to send the person money, transport, go back, go and collect your PVC, because your life rely on that right now. Because I can't be killing myself inside the cold to feed you all my life, because I have my family to also cater for. Not that tomorrow you will come and say, since you start getting married, you know, they remember family, since brother married, in wife now which, in husband now bunny. No, it doesn't work that way, because we are dying here. It's not funny. People work tirelessly. People did advanced houseboy and housegirl work here. Things that ordinarily you will not do in your country, many people are doing it here. People are going to farm, plucking orange, plucking tangerine. Many people are here taking care of old people, changing diaper. I will have to say it raw as it is. Nigerian people need to know this. There is a lot of pressure. Because if they can do something for that country to be okay, the way here is okay, the stress, the burden will reduce from us that are living in diaspora. We don't have to be angry about certain things that is coming from people. Just listen if you can carry it, if you have the mind, as I earlier said. Because recently, I've been watching some videos of bloggers that go out to the streets in different states in Nigeria. Honestly, sometimes I watched some, I was shocked. There was one, the boy openly said that he's a student. After telling you all the qualification of Peter Obi, the reason he want Peter to rule, what he know he will do, I know he will do this, 100% confidence. Or for the blogger to ask the boy, do you have PVC? The boy said no. Then how will you vote him? How do you want him to change the whole of this thing that you are saying? The boy said, don't worry, that will not be problem. That day I will just go there and put my fingerprints down. How can you put fingerprint down when you don't have PVC? How can? I have worked from Lagos State, I've worked from Kano, I've worked from Sokoto, I've worked from some. There are some, they will just tell you, I want so candidate. Why? They don't have reason. Some will tell you because it's from my side. Some will tell you because I like him. One even went as far as say because he liked one of the candidates' name. So that is to tell you there is a lot to do. The crowd out there, lack of employment is one of the things that you are seeing in most of this rally. Because people that are actually working, the way they are pumping out, I'm not saying that most of them that pump out, they don't know what they are there to do. Why the lack of unemployment coming is that there are so many people when obedient come out, they are there. They don't even know what they are doing. They just want to have fun. They want to dance on the DJ music that is moving. What are they doing? Yeah, an obedience rally, they go join. Tomorrow they hear say APC, they pass. What did they do? Now APC on a rally, they won't go dance. If they are sharing water, they want to take from it, they will join. If they hear it's PDP, they will join. Because people are jobless. Why am I saying this? I'm not saying we don't have crowd. Nobody should misquote me. Yes, we have the crowd. The crowd are there. As you can see for yourself, Obedience did. Everywhere was packed out. They did. MC Olomo did his own that day. Everywhere was packed out. Atiku did yesterday in Uyo. Everywhere was packed out. Lack of employment is among all these things. What I'm saying here is that rally cannot win election. Election is won by numbers. How do we get that number? By your PVC. Go and collect your PVC. Go and collect your PVC. At least if you don't have employment now, be useful to yourself. Do something that will create that employment for you in future. How do we achieve that? We have to keep talking to these people. And if you have anything beyond talking on this very channel to achieve that, go ahead and do it. You don't have to be angry because somebody says so or because another person did not say so. And why will you say that? Well, we don't already win. We don't already win. No, you don't win the election by saying you don't already win. It's by number. That is how the North have caged us over the years. They will not make noise. At the end of the day, you see they will come back again and hijack us. We have been living like a slave in our country all these years just because we are politically dormant. We are too gullible in the South. We are too docile. We have to wake up. I am not saying that our youth are not waking up. Honestly, I applaud them 100% for the move they are making right now. But now, we cannot come here and say, Obi don't already win. What I am trying to say is we have to double our effort, triple it if possible, because a lot of strategy is on. Number one, Labour Party, as we all know, Labour Party has not been there. Like this APC and PDP that they are money back party. They have been on power for so many years, exchanging hand to hand. They are almost the same thing, but with two different names. But Labour Party has been there. They are not as rich as them. The people there have not already been corridor of power by them, which is a bit disadvantage playing for us. Which all this reason, we have to sit down and reason it, that will make us to triple it, to make sure we work so hard to flush out these people. Because if not, we can't sit down here singing hallelujah when the pastor has never said in Jesus' name. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. We need to work it out. We need to do what it takes. Even you in diaspora, if you have PVC in Nigeria before you are here, if it's possible for you to buy your ticket, go home and vote. Go home and vote. You will see that your own will not be only be one vote that day. Your ability, your exposure, your intelligence to help to coordinate things in your polling unit will go a long way. Trust me, if I have PVC, I have the money for ticket, I will go to Nigeria and do the one I can. Because we are talking about the future of our children here and our own future. So let's not be too emotional about this thing, because I am tired every day in the streets, in the house, everywhere. You see, we are busy attacking each other. We obedient, buzz. No, I don't want us to be obedient. I will repeat it again. It's better we just have to be intelligent, not obedient. Don't sit down looking at the rally, telling yourself inside your parlor, we don't already win. Nobody win election like that. We have to work it out. We have to. Enough is enough. Thank you, Kachi.
Hey, Irene, 2 seconds, everywhere burst. You just scatter everywhere, 2 seconds. Oh my God, thank you so much. To ring that bell when you dey ring. So now you just dey make Mr. Alexander Gomez just dey drop super chat. They drop super chat. They drop super chat. Mr. Alexander Gomez, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, fineness to you too much. Like you drop and you dey drop am as e dey hot now. So you dey drop am. No wonder you dey tell me say catching my body dey hot, abeg I need to contribute. Thank you so much for hitting the nail on the head. Make people understand say rally no be im dey win election. Jesus Christ no go come down come carry your hand make you go vote. We need to do this one by ourselves. He has given us the power to do this for ourselves. We need to do it for ourselves. Thank you so much for that reality check right there, Irene Finest. I really do appreciate your submission. That was mind-blowing. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks to Mr. Alexander Gomez for the super chat. God bless you. And thanks to everyone who has super chatted us today. Tracy Jacobin, Mr. Victor. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. And those wonderful people on the comment, or our panelists, always coming out here to share your ideas, lend your voice to the cause. Thank you. And to our viewers, I say a big thank you to you guys for doing this for us, doing this with us every single day. We have a caller right here, Mr. Toberi. Good evening to you. Thanks for calling. Please go ahead and make a submission.
Okay, yeah. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Kashi. Good evening, the panelists. Good evening, you viewers. So, my own contribution is that I just tried this our sister. This our sister we just finished.
Irene Finest.
Irene Finest, yeah. So, sister, you like the way you talk. I like the way you talk and the way you approach everybody here, we understand. But I want to make you understand, sister, like this PVC issue. There's a rally one day. I don't know whether you watch that rally, everybody who did that rally, almost everybody showed their PVC. So, yes, as I watch, I forget to share that for you. I just forget. So, right now, I want to make some people know that this 2023 election that is just coming very soon now, like it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Nigeria ready. Even if you see some the other day they see staff they tell people say may they come collect their PVC. Those PVC owners say they never collect. Now most of those people will get that PVC. Most of them don't travel, and most of them don't still die. Now so to be say who they die today, who they die, who they born. You understand? So dead be. So for me, I'm not afraid of say obedience don't have PVC, they don't have that, they don't. No, for me at least everybody have PVC. Now few people they don't get PVC. And the other lady when come out the other day, our Edo sister, we call it talk for this. That lady don't collect money. They don't settle around. Now they can call the thought that they try to feel like they ain't obedient. No, it's not obedient. That lady don't collect money. Even that lady said, even cause problem from another platform where I did the WhatsApp. If not the people wait, the entire people they say man, they come make everybody know say that lady don't collect money. You know, some anybody, man, like I'm not afraid. I'm not feel discouraged. You understand? I want to beg everybody. This election, it go too strong. In Nigeria already. Without veto, I just compare to everybody. Say, man, Nigeria youth ready. So, like for me, I'm not afraid. You understand? There's no article and article. As we talked yesterday, when our brother left this come online, as we talked and call yesterday. I'm not afraid. There's no time where Tinubu and Atiku take with this election. Even though I dream, you know they happen. You know they happen. One and not the fear. You know what happen.
Okay, Mr. Toberi. Okay.
Best way is if I go drop enter inside. You know what happen. So that's my contribution.
Thank you.
May God bless you. May God bless Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you. Mr. Tobore, nobody they talk about fear. We're talking about reality here. Yes, I understand that we all, if the election won't hold, no, 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 we go say make Obi win if na mouth that they use. But this one not be mouth again. Not be mouth that they use win election. Not be rally. Not be who talk pass or who like Obi pass. Not be that
Kachi,
they take win rally.
Kachi, please. I just come. I want to, if it's possible, I want to respond to the guy. Just 1 minute.
No problem. Respond to him.
Yes. Thank you very much, my brother. You see what I just said just now. If you listen to my speech very well, I said we don't have to respond with emotion, and I did not say anything to discourage anybody. If you listen to my speech very well, it's a speech of encouragement and a speech for you to sit tight your belt. In fact, if the whole then overseas before tight and well, put on for the number where see go hold you where you know say something they pay you. I like your courage. I support your courage. I want people to have that courage you're having. My dear, I did not say people not get PVC. I didn't say so. The way you saw a video where everybody has PVC, I am telling you that I have also watched a lot where some people don't have. But those people, they speak the biggest English to tell you what Obi will do, how they love Obi with all their heart, how they want him to go there. But you don't use your mouth to send Obi there. So my message is more of to people that don't have this PVC and people that don't want to vote. And I want to tell you, please, in this platform, we give information with fact and figure. Don't come here and allege that somebody collects money. I don't know the lady you are talking about. If you are not sure of it, because that is where emotion come in. Because when somebody speak, there is a way the person will talk. Because you don't like what the person say, you conclude that he have taken money. It's not necessarily it's everybody that take money, because somebody might be listening to me now and say, Aaron Finance don't take money. No. I am only just trying to make us see reason. Rally don't win election. You don't sit down in your parlor because you have seen rally. You see some people. Nigeria, we have 200 and something million people in that country. Then when you see 50 million people with PVC, my brother, we don't need to go like that. If it's possible, let 180 million have that PVC. At least when we don't share the vote, we will know how many when obedient will get for inside. It's not enough for you to see 1 million people showing their PVC. No, in a country with 200 and something million people, population, and we have how many candidates? We have more than 10 presidential candidates. Forget the fact that we are hearing only 4 in television. Before those small parties will come and share from inside. My brother, reason, study Nigerian politics and study electoral, how politics work. When you study it, you will see what I'm talking about. Leave emotion out of this thing. All of us want the best for Nigeria. But let's study it and do the right thing. That is where I stand. I support your courage of not being scared, of knowing that everybody get PVC, which I disagree. At the same time, I'm not saying that everybody have or everybody don't have. But let's do the best we can. That is where I stand. Thank you.
Irene Finance, you did catch fire today. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I support you 100%. Not be mouth that they use win election. Not be rally that they use win election. Not be say I too love Obi with your mouth. Not be that they use win election. I've said it before. If you have any of your family members, your friends, your brother, your sister, anyone at all, say don't register for PVC and you never collect. Do all you can within your capacity. Make sure that the person go collect the PVC, and always try and as much as you can to sensitize people, talk to them, make a conscious effort. These guys know they tire. These people, they don't want to leave that seat of power. The seat, they intoxicate them. They like to have that power to keep, doing things above the law. Because for Nigeria, if you too get money like that or you too get power, you don't get above the law with that. So these guys will do anything possible to make them remain in that seat. This is the reason why we have to do all we can. Double our effort, triple it, quadruple it if possible. Anything you can do within your means, within your capacity, to make sure say people go collect their PVC. to make sure say you continuously sensitize people. You can never get tired of it. Please, guys, let's do the right thing. Let's do the needful. Let's continuously do it. I know say no easy, I know so when they try, but please make we continue, because these people, they're not tired. They're not tired for this suffer when Nigerians they suffer. They just want to keep sitting down there enjoying everything that the country has to offer. They will just sit down there, just they command whoever it is they want to command. Meanwhile, their children they graduate for America, their children they graduate from London, their children they graduate from Australia. ASU is still on strike. Oh, today is 10th of October. Oh, since February, people children still their house. So this is 10th. Oh, ASU still there on strike. A lot of other pending issues. So which one where we want to start from? If we talk all the problem where they face Nigeria now, we're not going to finish them. That is why I said God will not come down and do for us that which He has given us the power to do for ourselves. The man where they upstairs, that man where they are above, where would they call God? He don't to bless Nigeria. He has blessed us with all we need, to prosper as a nation. We just have evil, devilish, greedy people right there. We just vow say they no want to see Nigeria work, but God go shock them. We go shock them. We go shock them on that day. Show them say we no be robots. So guys, the only way we can do this is to make sure you go get your PVC. Let's get our PVCs and do the needful. I beg with a beg. Thank you all so much for doing this with us. God bless you all. To everyone on the comment section who is always here with us, typing, sharing your views, your ideas with us. Thank you so much. I see you. Oh my yes, corner. I see you, the Queen Valerie. I see you, Boniface, Eze Okeke, Amazing Grace USA. I see you all. Thank you so much for doing this with us. God bless you. I see the finest of all right there. Irene Finest. Thank you so much, Mommy Diaspora. Okemute. I see you too, the Queen Valerie. I see you. Monday or Morodio. I see you. Justin Emmanuel. Thank you for joining us today. I really do appreciate you guys. Please, let's continue to spread the word. Spread the word. According to Irene Finance, don't be obedient. I beg, don't be obedient. Be intelligent. Don't be obedient. Now beg with a beg. You do the right thing. Do the needful. I see you right there, Sam Sky. Thank you so much. Guy on Walele is also right here with us. Bella, Naomi. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I appreciate every single one of you. God bless you all for taking time out to do this with us. Mikey Rabo, I see you. Thank you so much, guys. Tracy Jacobin, I see you right there. Thanks, guys, for doing this with us. Now, God will continue to bless you now. Osaye Were Monde Omorodian, thank you, Alexander Gomez. Thank you, Mr. Victor. Thank you, Femi Bash. I see you. Traditional Home Cooking, I see you. Efosa Akembo, thank you, Princess Christian. I see you guys. Just in case I forgot to call your name, don't get offended, guys, because we have a lot of comments and sometimes I might skip it. Thank you so much. And to our lovely panelists who have, come out here to share their views and to lend their voice to this. Thank you, guys. Madam Rita, Mr. Chooks, Irene Finest, Yes Corner was here earlier. Thank you so much for doing this with us, guys. I really do appreciate you. Man of Prestige was also here, Mr. Machiavelli. Thank you, guys. God bless you. I beg. I hope this thing will ginger us this night. Make we do what we feel do. Talk to your people. Don't get depressed. Don't get frustrated. I know in Nigeria they frustrate person, but we go show them say we pass them. We will not be distracted. We refuse to be distracted. Thank you, guys. Let's quickly go on a short break and we'll be right back to give our closing remark. Thank you all so much. God bless you.
Don't distract us again. If you distract us again, I'll say more things. That Nigerian, when they see you, they will pour you hot water. Because agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Make we do what we talk. You come to change topic. Agreement is agreement, yo. Because agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Make we do what we talk. You come to change topic. Agreement is agreement, yo.
Okay, guys, we are right back and we're going to be giving our closing remark, guys. Please help us to like and share this broadcast if you are not here, if you're yet to do so. Like and share, people. Like and share. Please help us to like and share. And if you're new here, peradventure, you just stumbled on our page or something and you were yet to subscribe, help us to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we come on air just like this. Help us to like and share our broadcast, people. Tell a friend today about Ninja Watch. Tell someone to tell another person about Ninja Watch. Let them come here, let them learn, let them get sensitized, let them understand what is happening around them in our beloved country called Nigeria. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Like and share, and do not forget to use the $ to the right on the comment section. I say a big thank you to everyone who has super chatted us today. God bless you. And you guys know that we are also on other social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Yes, we're on Instagram, Niger Watch blog on Instagram, and also on TikTok. Please check us out. Follow us on Instagram and follow us on TikTok as well, guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget, we're here every day, Monday through Thursdays, 5 p.m. Nigerian time for a discussion just like this one we're having, and every Friday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time for our debate, and Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper headline reviews. Endeavor to join us, guys, where we dissect and talk about the headlines of most of the newspapers in Nigeria. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. I really, really appreciate every one of you. Let's move straight to Madam Rita to give us a closing remark for today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kachi. My dear sister Irene, finest. You are such a beautiful and intelligent woman, and I'm very proud, that we have somebody like you here. The word for today is obitelligent. Thanks to
Yes.
Irene Finest. That's the word for today. And let us be intelligent about this politics. Let us be intelligent about this government magic, that's going on. Let us not be distracted with this Tompolo and 1,000 pipeline and whatever. That is not where we are project. That is not where we should be projecting on. What we should be projecting on is changing the system, and to change the system, to stir up the engine, is by bringing somebody like Peter the Rock Obi of the Labour Party. I just want to advise, if any one of you is making any T-shirt, or you're making pens or paper or whatever, please make sure the um, Labour Party logo showing the check mark where they're going to thumbprint. Make it very large on the T-shirt. You can make Peter Obi's name round it or just one corner, and do the same at the back of the T-shirt. That is what we should even be distributing to villagers, people in the rural areas, people in the market, because those are where the numbers are. Those are where the numbers are. So that's what we should do. And whatever PTSD that we are going through, we will overcome it. We will overcome it when we get our PVCs and vote for Peter the Rock Obi. When we speak about Peter the Rock Obi, when we advertise him. I am so glad that my sister Irene Finest, expressed herself the way she did, because Nigerians do not like to listen to a soft voice. Nigerians do not get it when you talk to them in a very soft manner. Nigerians get it when you are forceful about it. It might seem aggressive, but that is the passion. This is not being aggressive now. That is the passion. So we ought to all get that same passion in changing the status quo of where Nigeria is right now. So if you are listening and some people say, oh, this lady, she's not aggressive. You cannot take out a demon by saying, hey, hello, demon, how are you? Are you okay? Did you eat agbado? Did you eat corn? When did you travel to Dubai? No, you cannot take out a demon like that. So Irene Finest, thank you very much for the way you express yourself today. Your composition was spot on. And then this is what we need. This is how Nigerians get it. Excuse me. This is how Nigerians really get it. You need to speak out passionately. You're not insulting anybody, but you're speaking out passionately that people can get it. Nigerians do not understand soft voice. Nigerians understand it when you are very aggressive and you are speaking into their medulla oblongata. They need to get it. Even the ones who are listening, who are part of APC and PDP now, when they hear us talking, when they are dreaming, they will remember what my sister was saying. They remember Omoye, they remember Mr. Chooks. You need to be aggressive so that Nigerians get it. Because this Stockholm syndrome that has grasped every person, including these so-called celebrities that you thought they were responsible, it has grasped them. You can imagine these ones are living in the city now. You can just imagine what happened in the village or the people who are gullible. You understand? So we need to speak up, speak up aggressively to change the status quo. I am not in the business, like I said earlier last week, I'm not in the business of soft pedaling any persons from APC or PDP or their supporters. I am not in the business for that now. We need to rescue Nigeria, and we cannot do it by handling it as with kid gloves. We have to do it aggressively, responsibly, and we have to do it with facts and figures. Thank you.
Ha! Bless you, Irene Finance. Don't wake everybody up. Thank you so much, Madam Rita, for that. She talks in hello, Agbado. How was your trip in Dubai? Did you eat corn? And I'm not going to kill me for this platform. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. Thanks to everyone who has contributed so far. Irene Finance, thank you so much for saying it the way it is, for putting it out there, bearing your mind on this platform. I'm sure people will not forget this broadcast in a hurry. Thank you very much. We're going to go straight to Mr. Chooks to give his closing remark. Thank you very much. Mr. Chooks, please, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you once again. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the sisters that have spoken. In fact, it's no wonder that women are on top of anything that is good. When they were doing history in Nigeria, I think in my primary school or secondary school, we read about the Ababu riot, where all Nigerians stood up. This kind of impunity that is going on today in Nigeria, it didn't start today. During the colonial time, the colonial masters, our men couldn't handle them. Then the women, they stepped out, to rescue this country. And I'm calling on all mothers, if whatever they are giving you today, think about your kids. Think about the ones that are yet unborn. Because if Nigeria doesn't get better, if you like, born 20, all of them will be waste. It is empirical. If we don't do something right now, imagine all these kids that are out of school. No problemo. No problemo when they go start. There will come a time if we don't rescue this country, whereby they will come to your house, tell you what they need, and you have to give them. If you don't give them, your life is in danger. So I'm calling on all women to think back, because every good thing comes from women. There's one program I watched where they asked two boys, who is most important in the family? One says the father, because he's the head of the family. The other one said, who born you? Now mama born you. So our mothers, they are the ones that take care of us, from feeding us, from cleaning the houses. These are the word of this boy I'm saying, not my own words. He made it clear, and he won because they set it as a competition. So, and he won it. So mothers, I am calling upon you. Do not allow these people to deceive you. If you make things work today, you will stop being a market woman. You will be able to train your girl child to be responsible, to take care of you. This is completely as easy as ABCD if the country is working. You don't have to go to the market selling tomato and onion on a petty standard. I'm not saying you cannot be a businesswoman, but if you're going to do it, you're going to do it with condition. Are you happy that you are sending a child of 10 years, 8 years to hawk on the streets? That is child abuse. We are not thinking about that. You see, when I see so many things happening on the internet where they use girls who you sent out and they start molesting those girls, these are the problems we are talking about. When it happened to you, you cry. In the next minute, they give you 5,000 or 10,000, you forget about that. That is not the way for you to go. I am calling upon you today. Make your decision. Make sure you take this country back. This country is so, the people that is ruling this country, they are so arrogant. They are so, I don't know the word to use for them. Hence, I'm on a Niger Watch. I don't know the word to use for them because imagine I watched a story today whereby somebody, they use his company to go and get a contract. Then when the person out, millions of naira's contract, when the person find out, the people that is in the distance, in the business, he tries to take them to court. Imagine the former police IG told this person, go and settle with them, go home because you cannot win this. So this country cannot be taken by saying I beg, just like our sister just said it. It cannot be taken by saying I beg. We have to take it by force. And taking it by force is the greatest opportunity is 2023. Make use of this 2023. It can never come again. It can never come again. Our prayers has been answered. I remember in the 90s, there's a prayer. I'm a Catholic. There's a prayer called Pray for Nigeria in Distress. Nigeria has never been in distress then. Nigeria have never been in distress in 90s, early 90s. No matter how bad this country was then, it is 200 times better than now. So imagine by that time we are praying for Nigeria in distress. Today, God has answered our prayer by providing somebody who can lead the way. I'm not saying he's gonna solve all issues, but at least he will put standard. And once that standard is set, I think when Nigerians start to enjoy those standards, they will never allow anybody, I repeat, anybody to take them back to dark days. And I think that is where we need to work on, because we're praying. I'm not saying praying is bad. This is the time to do the work. Our prayers have been answered. I think this is where I'm going to draw the curtain, but I give hope. I've not lost hope. You know, I was emotional earlier, but I have not lost hope. I still hope that we can do it. Why I said what I said earlier is to wake people up. We need to wake them up because the way it's going, we need to maintain those momentum. If we don't do that, these people, they can sneak through the back door, through everywhere. I believe by myself that we are well educated politically now to take back our country, especially the youth. Because if Nigeria is not a country whereby people don't care, the youth, even if their education is important to them, they need to wake up now and do something. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chooks, for that wonderful contribution there. Right, the women need to actually stand up and speak in one voice this time around, because the way women they suffer for Nigeria, not even easy. If not even waiting person to even talk 2 times. The problem for the country, you just face everybody face to face. But we have to do this. We have to get it. We have to get it right. I will keep sounding it. I beg anybody we never collect PVC, we don't register. If you can hear my voice, I beg go collect your PVC. Collect your PVC. Shout no they win election. Campaign no they win election. Say na me like Obi pass. Say no they win election. No, make una go collect una PVC. Thank you so much, guys. God bless everyone of you. And I said it before, any way you can support your people back home for them to go get their PVCs, please do all you can within your power to support as many people as you can to do this. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you all. God bless you now. God and I go bless you now. Una too much for this platform. Let me go straight to yes, Connor. Yes, Connor. Oh, yeah, drop am as they hot.
No, I don't get that power today. I give them all to Irene. Irene came with the fire today. I really appreciated her bringing it on like that. She just spoke the reality of it, you know. I mean, that's a fact. We can't be too sentimental, and we cannot allow ourselves to be overwhelmed. This is not the time. Yes, we will get tired because it's a movement, and we're trying to undo something that's been done to us for centuries, for decades. We don't even know where this all started from. So it will tire you sometimes. It will be overwhelming. And I think somebody dropped in the comment section, I think it was Guy Owanile, that said, demons don't tire. That's a fact. If demons don't tire and you want to take whatever belongs to you back, what do? You have to be resistant to. You have to develop it. You have to be say, okay, as you dey bring am hot, you sef make the person know say you ready. Dig your heels in. When you watch a fight, what's this fight? I think it's a bullfight or whatever it is they call it. You see the person digging their heels in. You gotta do. This is the time for us to do that. Violence, and I don't mean it in the literal terms. You have to be they have to be unable to wear you out. Now you need to dey wear people out with your information, with your village. Speak to your people in a language that they understand. If you're going to the villages, go to the inner caucus of the villages. Break it down to them in the language that they understand. If you can write it out in your language, write it out. Explain to the mama that is selling ogi or whatever. Explain to am wetin go benefit if this man enter. That's how it's got to be done. Irene made a very solid point. Like, when people come, sometimes people are saying, because sometimes I have trouble listening to someone that is talking out of context, right? Sometimes I have trouble dealing with it because I'm like, my whole body's grinding. But when you pay attention, and I've listened on different platforms, they really, in a way, they will drop something that will be helpful to you. They don't know that they're doing that, right? But if you're attentive enough and you're patient enough, you can pick up on that and run with it. In the spirit of this Obi movement, we need to do more of that. When somebody is saying something, just be quiet. It's painful, it's hard sometimes, I can admit that, but listen to what that person is saying. Take what you can. Like this sister that came to this Edo sister that came to that Nigeria Watch played her video yesterday. I understood what that lady was talking about. I was really shocked when the whole thing went left yesterday, and I was happy that they were able to resolve it. But she made sense, because a lot of those people, and Irene just kind of opened it up. I think it was a guy, Emmanuel, from yesterday, that made it very bare. He understood it completely. Like I did. I was wondering, I didn't know how to. But anyways, the girl is just simply saying, most of those people that go on rallies, think about them. Some of them never eat for a long time. That's an opportunity for them to chop. Now, I don't understand. Some of these people, then when we say maybe they're out of school, and a lot of students are out of school, there's nothing to do. So there's a lot of boredom. Some of them will come out, but they don't have anything to show for it. So let's not get too carried away. We have a big fish to fry. We have a bigger issue to deal with. Our focus right now should be winning Peter the Rock Obi in. That's all. That is the goal. We cannot be distracted. So let's focus on that, and let's up our energy. Let's step it up even more and push even more, so that we can get the results that we want. After we don't get the result, you can go back, to whatever it is that you were doing, but we need to do it right, because we cannot continue. And for young people, for those people that are young adults or whatever, if I were any adult in Nigeria right now, living in Nigeria, I would say hold off on having your kids until next year after the election. You really want to be careful the society you're giving birth to your children in. It's paramount, because it will define the kind of lifestyle you're going to live. I beg una, You know, this is really life or death for Nigerians. Life
Yes.
or death. So we need to take it seriously. Eh? Thank you so much, Kachi. I just wanted to quickly say that, and also
Thank
to give
you.
a shout out to Irene and everybody else, and Sister Rita and Israel. Everybody brought it today. It was really realistic talking today. It was like, look, we had the mirror to ourselves and we're really redlining everything. This was very important. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much,
Thank
Kachi, for doing such a wonderful
Thank
job.
you so much.
Mm.
Thank you very much, Omayes Corner. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Amazing Grace USA just rightly stated it right there. Please, my people, what is the purpose of registering for your PVC and don't collect them? It doesn't make any sense. Please go collect yours. Your life and your family lives depends on it. I couldn't agree more. Amazing Grace USA. Like you literally took the words out of my mouth. What is the purpose of registering for your PVC if you cannot collect it? Please and please and please, we cannot overemphasize on the need of you going to get your PVC. Please go and get your PVC. Please, it is very, 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 very important to get your PVC so you can vote. You know, go use your mouth vote on that day. You know, go use video of rally. Say, you know, see the rally, we plenty now. You know, go use that video vote on that day. So, guys, please go and get your PVC. Thank you all so much to everyone who has contributed, to everyone who super chatted us, to everyone who has liked and shared our broadcast. Thank you so much to all Nigeria Watch family all over the globe, our viewers, those people who called in. Thank you so much. God bless you. When I will not go spoil, God will continue to dey bless all of us. I appreciate you guys. We're going to go straight to the last person for today, which is Mr. Felix. Mr. Felix, please, you have the floor. Thank you.
I greet everybody, my country people. May we go to Brooklyn this
We
evening
greet you
because
to my brother. Oh, yeah, drop him as
because
it hot.
because they say water don't pass Gary. Now we need to take us in the hot because since for the past 3 months I keep on saying it. Just like the day I suggested that the first thing for us to get right in Nigeria is electricity. With electricity security and everything secured, people who register for PVC we no go collect am. E be like farmer wey plant crop, e no go reap am. E just like person wey labor in vain. That is why if you don't want to labor in vain, you register your PVC, you have to go and collect it. Because when you collect am, e be like who go dey put water for your crop wey you plant. Last, the crop must grow flower, it must grow better fruit, you go come reap am. I'm pleading with all Nigerians everywhere they are, most especially those at home, go and collect your PVC. Without you people collecting your PVC, like my family, all of them that have registered or have not registered before, I make sure they collected theirs. They have collected all their PVC. We are waiting for the D-Day because say the heaven suffered violence. Let's go back to Bible. Only the violent take it by force. We are taking it by force, whether you like it or not. Nothing good come easily. We have to strive for it. Put all our effort to make sure we get to our promised land through our brother, our father, our leader, Peter Obi. I see Obi as a rock. It can't be moved. I don't first talk am before. Now two things involve. If they try their rigging system with all the wuru way they want use INEC to do, now two things involve. It's either they give us the mandate in peace. If they no want give us the peace, we collect her from them in pieces. Whether they like it or not, we don't suffer. Now, according to Asare Tokumbo, he said, no be juju be that. Percy going. That is why I keep on saying it. We don't have leaders in our political office in Nigeria. We have dealers because they have been dealing with us right from day one, even after independence, during military regime, even this democracy regime we have since 99. They have been dealing with us. There is another they always say in Benin, where Arakwe Gineken already. Meaning, if you pursue God, go jam war, I have no option. He will turn back and face you with his son. I'm pleading with everybody, most especially we in diaspora. We have family, siblings, brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We are here sending money every month, every week to make sure they will be able to eat like 2-3 square meals a day. If that country is good, we don't even need to send money at least once in a while, maybe like festive period for Christmas, Easter, and other festive period. You can just say, Mona manage this one. Why? Because all of the way they house, then they okay. If the country good, I can still remember when my uncle from my maternal side traveled to Bulgaria then my mother go root cassava for inside bush, for inside farm. Now from they were paying his school fees. It's a medical doctor. Now it's in US. Now from Nigeria, then they pay his school fees. If the country no good, they go feel they pay school fees from Nigeria. Our currency have value there, not like now that have no value. You go like 100,000, go market, say you want to buy food store. What you go even buy, you with your 2 children or with your wife or few of your family, you know, go reach now eat for a week or 2 weeks. The salary where they pay minimum wages, where they say they pay workers, government officials. You know, if you buy one bag of rice, okay, person wey never build house, he never get your personal house. If they receive 5,000 naira a month, he can't go buy one bag of rice. They don't buy beans, they don't buy tomato, they don't buy meat where they want to cook. And now from there, because he pay his house rent. That is where you see most of all these public officers. They'll call the collect bribe, make them fulfill meet up, they feed their family. The only person where you go feel resolve all those problems, both the more wages and others, Obi have done it before. And that is why we have all the hope and trust in him. I'm ready to sacrifice my last kobo to make sure all my family go out that day to go and vote these people out. Because if people not come out for voting for election day, they not go vote the rightful person we have been clamoring for. Meaning those old dealers will still remain there. According to Wiki, say pepper there. They go still go they pepper us. That is why we need to vote all these people out. I'm pleading with the Almighty God, with the Almighty Allah, with any religion you believe or whether Hindu, Buddhist, and others. I'm pleading. Let's try and collect our PVC so that on that day there will be no excuse that this is the reason why we was unable to vote these people out. If we collect our PVC, now we will get the power. Say that day, our decision when we calculate, say we will vote these people out. It go come to manifestation. It go come to manifestation. All those things. Without collecting our PVC, all this dreaming and all these efforts, we don't want to labor in vain. I'm pleading because most of all these old dealers always said it before that labor, they will labor in vain. They will be the people that is going to labor in vain. All the money they stole from us, all our money with those thief, that day they go spend that at the end. They will be the one to labor in vain. Because I'm not happy. Many times where I don't take on this panel, they always get one bitterness inside me because I'm not happy with these people. I'm not happy. Why? Because if the country is good, when my father was assassinated, those that assassinated my father could have been brought to book. I'm just pleading. I don't have any other thing to say. I'm just pleading to all Nigerians. I'm just pleading. Go and collect your PVC. Let's vote these old cargoes out of this country short. Let them go to exile. I guess that's just all I have to say, because I don't have a lot to say, because I'm just a matter of little. I say action speak louder voice. I know what I feel do.
Thank
Within
you.
myself. I know my family, where I come from. I'm from a political family. I never want to mention my family name for some certain reasons. But those that know my voice, that have listened to us, they know that this person is from so and so family talking. I'm just pleading. Let's do this once and for all.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Thank you. Now God now will continue to dey bless all of una wey don come here, come lend una voice, come talk for the matter where they affect you and I for we country, Nigeria. Thank you so much. Now God will bless you. Now here we go wrap up the show for today, but make una not forget to join us tomorrow, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Oh. Make una not forget, and also don't forget to join us tomorrow 10 a.m. Nigerian time for the newspaper headline reviews, what we're going to get tomorrow. We cannot afford to miss it this time around. Come 2023 general election, do not be obedient, be intelligent. Now the word for today be that intelligent. Do not be obedient. My people, if una dey hear our voice, if una never go collect una PVC, I beg make una go collect am. And to all our brothers and sisters in the diaspora that have family members back in Nigeria, wey una know say they never go collect their PVC, I beg make una do everything we do in our power to make sure say them go collect their PVC. Now beg now we dey so, because this country, this Nigeria, no be small thing. These people go to show us pepper. If anything they will pass at Atarodo, they go show us. If we not do the needful, they no go even take us seriously again. If we not come together, come do this thing. So please, guys, let's join hands together. Together we stand. So let's join us together and do this for you, for our born children, let's come together and do this. Thank you all so much for doing this with us. I really do appreciate you guys. Now, God now will continue to bless you now. Let's take this bad government out. They are evil, they are greedy, selfish. In fact, any name way they to call them and they be, because I don't understand how people will sleep at night and you know that your citizens, the people of the country are suffering. They cannot even afford to feed. It is terrible. And one person will just sit down on top wet. They marry wives up and down. They born children up and down. That one will come saying get 4 wives, 28 children, 27 children. Like, they are so proud to say things like that. Just imagine. Please, guys, let's come together and do this. God bless you all. Bella Naomi, Omoye's Corner, the Queen Valerie, everyone on the comment section. I've been Finance, Tracy Jacob, Pinga, Owanile, all of you guys, Johnson Emmanuel. I appreciate you guys and everybody who lended their voice today on this course. God bless you. And to everyone who supported us today by super chatting, thank you so much. Mr. Alexander Gomez, you have done it again today. Thank you, Mr. Alexander, for the support. Now, God now will continue to bless you for your encouragement and love towards Nigeria Watch. And to our viewers, I cannot forget you guys. See, una get special place for my heart, and I tell una on a steady. I love you guys. Thank you so much for always doing this with us. We cannot spell success without all of you. In fact, all of una important. Una stand for our back like eczema. Thank you. Thank you so much. God no go fail una. Una no go spoil. For this thing that they do for us, God will bless una. And God will bless our beloved country, Nigeria. One day we will be great again. Thank you all so much. God bless every one of you. Do not forget to like and share this broadcast. If una never had one before, I don't know why una dey stingy with una like. Make una help us like and share. This like of it na free. Help us like, help us share. Make people understand what they happen for we country. Make people understand, say this country not too balanced, so we have to come together and balance it. So help us like, help us share, subscribe, and tell a friend about Nigeria Watch. Let them come and see the good work we all are doing here. Thank you, guys. Now, God now will continue to bless you now. I love you all. Do have an amazing night rest. But before we close, make we play some do to totally our body. Thank you.
my people. For better roads, yeah. For better hospitals and health, yeah. For lights today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Obi, yeah. I'll be obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, Obi, get it, get it, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. Get it, for better life, for better health, for better road. Get it, from consumption to production.